Good evening, and welcome to the News Nightly. On tonight's episode, why is there nothing on the teleprompter? Jeremy, sort it out. Can we get through one episode? There's no news. Well, what do you expect me to say? You want me to make it? You want me to make the news stories up? Okay. All right. Let me think of something. We still rolling? Okay. Tonight's top story, a hotly discussed topic within decentralized finance that will defy your expectations. You like that one? Not only can you get paid high interest amounts to loan out your money, but you can also get paid a lot of money to borrow money. That was stupid. Let me try something else. I think I went a bit too far with that. Wait, it's real? It's called yield farming. Yeah, so you put your ETH into Compound as collateral and then borrow USDT. Then you use Etherscan then to lend some USDT back so you can... I mean, what the hell is this? Are you trying to tell me the borrower and the lender are the same person? How does that make sense? They fund an intermediary coin that goes burr, creating artificial yield. Man, I love this space sometimes. Love it. Let me think of something else. We still rolling? Okay. Tonight's top story. According to a highly popular and mathematical approach to predicting Bitcoin is well over six figures. By what month are we on? Within the next 5 months. No, that was dumb. Now let me redo that or something. That's also real. No way. Show me. Reflected in the model, the next order of magnitude shift is imminent. It should start before the end of 2020. Between then and the next halving in 2024, the model focuses on a price of $288,000 for Bitcoin, with the potential for much higher peaks. Damn. Plan B maintains that those critics have yet to produce a viable alternative to his model, which has traditionally tracked price behavior extremely accurately. How about common sense? Ah, man, what now? I thought that was a pretty outlandish statement. Everything I'm saying comes true. News just in. Craig Wright has proven conclusively that he is indeed the creator of Bitcoin, aka Satoshi Nakamoto. No, really? Oh. Okay. It is altcoin season. We are in the middle of a bull market. Ah, damn it! Let's just cut to commercial. How much for all those bears? I want to put them in my garden and set them on fire.
Those aren't bears, sir, but that would be 600 tickets.
I'll give you $20.
No, sir, we don't accept cash here. You can win tickets by playing games.
How about my Visa debit card? I got it from my local bank.
No.
How about my Crypto.com card? It's metal, you know. Feeless crypto purchases, up to 10% cash back on grocery purchases, and up to 20% cash back on delivery food. What do you say to that?
You can take the bears, but take me also.
There are some things money can't buy, but for everything it can, there's the Crypto.com. Oh, come. What is with these lines? It's so cringy. And now, for everyone's favorite part of the video, when the intro's over. Oh man, I feel bad. I know this part isn't as entertaining. It's almost like I shouldn't appear on my own videos. It's very paradoxical. Anyway, this video has been a long time coming. It's finally time that I talk about it. The feeling that I see on crypto Twitter, on crypto Reddit, is that we've all had enough of Bitcoin maximalism. It's time for more advanced and better altcoins. Now is the time. Never mind that wrapped Bitcoin allows BTC to be used as collateral in all sorts of DeFi applications and capture some of those potential gains. Never mind that Bitcoin would be theoretically capable of doing everything Ethereum can in future. Never mind that this is the poorest alt season in recent record. Never mind that Ethereum is running out of capacity, fees are becoming prohibitive, and really needs to scale, like yesterday at this point. But maybe because Bitcoin and Ethereum gains have been letting us down of late, we as a community have found a new way to pump our bags, and that is decentralized finance, and it's the best thing since sliced bread. And if you don't think so, well, you're just not smart enough to get it.
The fourth dimension, because it is represented in our three-dimensional universe, on a two-dimensional screen in your one-dimensional brain.
I'm just playing. But I get a lot of messages asking for my take on this. Now let's establish which tokens I'm talking about in case you have no idea what's going on and this is all new to you. Let's go to Google and you type in coinmarketcap.com/DeFi. This is a list of most of them. Now usually there is, on any given day, seemingly at random, some, if not many of these tokens with double-digit gains. Chainlink can be technically used as a DeFi token, but it's not on here, so there you go. And I know inevitable comparisons will be made between this hype cycle and the hype cycles we've seen in past, like ICOs and IEOs. But first, let me start by saying that on a protocol level, decentralized finance applications is pretty cool. The most popular use cases of right now are borrowing and lending, of course, but it extends to other applications as well, like, I don't know, insurance, creating financial instruments, basically anything, honestly, in finance, and do it decentralized. Hence the name. Wow, I understand. As far as I know, none of this has been possible anonymously, online, without paperwork, ever before. The problem is with people over-leveraging it. Think about it for a moment. ICOs. Are they inherently a bad idea? Decentralized crowdfunding? So who killed it? People's overexuberance. Or put it another way, throwing huge amounts of money into something that simply should not have been that valuable, and I worry we're seeing it again with the DeFi craze. Let's take one of the most popular tokens in the whole DeFi space right now, Compound. Was almost $400 per coin, now down at $200. A lot of that was caused by the Coinbase listing. Let me just say that this could either tank or rocket from here. I'm not actually trying to predict the price right now, but let's see what others are predicting. According to former Multicoin Capital principal Tony Sheng, even Compound's own team believes Comp is overvalued at $200. Sheng argued in a blog. It's unfortunate I've got a presenting job, honestly. The way in which Comp was listed and distributed has caused continuous and intense selling pressure on the token. What's more, roughly 46% of all Comp tokens are held by the Comp team, he cautioned. That is true. I don't know if that necessarily is a red flag. I mean, Chainlink's own team owns so much of that token, at a moment's notice they can decide, okay, it's time for Chainlink to retrace. It's time for a bear market. But that's not in their best interests, and it's not really seemingly held back its growth, although there's some debate about that. But anyway, it's gonna be a bumpy road, Sheng wrote. Just as investors lost their shirts buying into the outlandish promises of the ICO era, so too will investors in the DeFi era lose their shirts under appreciating the risks of liquid markets and corruptible oracles. Whew. Does this mean you should stay away? 100%. Thanks for watching. I mean, if you're not risk adverse and you're trying to stack more Bitcoin and more USD through the purchases of alts, then there really isn't a better way of doing that right now in the markets. Or just buy Dogecoin, which is apparently trending on TikTok. This is no doubt going to be cringe, but I need to check it out.
Let's all get rich. Dogecoin is practically worthless. There are 800 million TikTok users. Invest just $25. Once the stock hits $1, you'll have 10 grand. He says, tell everyone you know.
Hold on a sec. It's practically worthless. Hold on. It's got a market cap of $354 million for a meme coin.
Pause. Listen. 12.5% up today because TikTokers are buying this shit. If everyone buys this shit and turns this 0 over here to a 1, we all make thousands of dollars. So everyone just put their life savings into this shit. Pause. Listen.
I think I can hear the SEC knocking at his door. I mean, he didn't even say he wasn't a financial advisor. I too, by the way, I'm not. But getting back on track here, if my time on this channel has taught me anything, well, firstly, that cats are pretty crazy. And secondly, greed overpowers fundamentals almost any day of the week. So maybe you leverage that knowledge. However, a word of caution, especially if you are risk adverse. Peanuts may contain traces of peanuts, but also inevitably, almost inevitably, all these tokens will retrace hard when the hype dies down and the crowds move on to the next thing to pump their bags with. I understand some people don't think this is going to happen, or think that the inevitable is going to not be too bad because borrowing and lending is a real use case, something which the crypto space doesn't have a lot of, and that I understand. But there's definitely coins that are going to fare better than others, but I honestly think we're taking use cases a bit too far here. I mean, I could use my couch for lounging in the air, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good use case. Like a boss. Oh yes, I keep the bank rolling. I'm just memeing to get the point across. But at the end of the day, it's still a very niche use case. Let's take DeFi borrowing, for example. Unlike normal loans, you'll need crypto collateral of up to 100% of what you're borrowing. Now, for a use case in which you've already got crypto, you need to buy something like a loan, not a loan, like a car or something, then it makes sense to take one of these loans in case you think your crypto is going to go to the moon and you don't want to sell it. That's like one use case I can think of. But for normies, that is going to be a huge barrier of entry. Massive. That might scare them off completely. So in summation, I like DeFi. Anyone who ever wanted to be their own bank should like DeFi. It's still early days. It has its problems, yes. It has things it needs to overcome in the future in order to crack mainstream. It has, security issues, but all this is fine and forgivable if people hadn't gone crazy with it. But do you think the hype cycle is now dying down, or is it not even begun yet? I'm honestly not sure. Let me know what you think down below. Thank you to today's sponsor, Crypto.com, who have now recently passed 3 million users. Let me know if you'd like to see more ads done in the same vein as the one at the start of this video. It's obvious I'm taking inspiration from Internet Historian, although his ads are, of course, way better than mine.
Airtime. Shadow Man here with Raid Shadow Legends. Totally free RPG PvP DVD for people with ADHD, but don't take my word for it. Here's someone from IGN.
But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. In a bit. Because I need to wait for the beat to drop. Okay, bye.